Man, just just after watching Pain Stalker, what a great way to come back to anime. Now what else I gotta watch? Aiken's out of the picture, just so y'all know. I did try to watch Aiken, and every time, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on in my reviews every time I try to review that. Maybe Mars Destruction. It's probably isn't as bad as I remember. I don't know. I'll fucking watch it. I regret this. That's pretty much my thoughts after rewatching Mars Destruction. Now, y'all probably wondering, dude, didn't you do a review of this like years ago in my older reviews? Yes, I did, but I was like, you know. But Mars Destruction, kind of like Aiken, because originally this was going to be my Aiken review, but I tried reviewing it like 3-4 times. I don't know why. Every time I try to review it, it's like there's always something wrong with reviewing it. I don't know why. So I decided with Mars Destruction because I also rewatched that, and even though it's like 19 minutes long, I'm like, oh god. So anyway, like y'all probably wondering on why I decided for Mars Destruction to be episode 2 of my anime reviews. Well, because again, it's one of those few animes I did think I was like, oh my god, this is like so bad. Yeah, about Mars Destruction, I don't know what to say. If I want to go ahead and get some positives out of the way, because there are some positives, is that just like in Black Critic Guy's review of it, does have the decency to be short, so you're not really wasting a lot of time. It's literally 19 minutes long. And 2, it does have a really neat twist at the end that's like, that'd be kind of interesting. Like, this is like a full-fledged 26 episode series. This could have been really cool to flesh out. But, that's pretty much what I can kind of compare that to. And apparently this came out in 2005, based off of the PS2 game of the same name that is in Japan. Now, it's only resurfaced back in 2013 for some reason. I don't know why or how. I'm guessing it was probably an OVA, because you remember how on PS2 games, like let's say, got my childhood right here, Nicktoons Unite, don't at me. You know, you got games like this that do have stuff, like, even the other games, like, you know, Battle for Volcano Island, Attack of the Toy Bots, even Colossus of Doom. These games got, you know, extras that were on the disc, you know, because you know how games were back then on the PS2 days. You got a lot of things on, you know, on the disc that you could access, and more than likely, that was probably on the disc, the OVA itself, for fans of the game or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it was probably more likely on there. If not, then it was probably broadcasted, because this was released on a fucking DVD. Yeah, like this whole thing on a DVD. But then again, Persona 5, the animation DVDs are like, what, like four episodes of volume. So that doesn't fucking surprise me. But it just blows my mind. And that's my cat, by the way. Hi, Dan. Like, okay, look. If this wasn't made by an official studio, this is like a fan-made animation, like 19 minutes long, by someone that actually liked the game, that really liked the story of it, and just wanted to do a fan animation. This is like a fan animation that was, like, you know, later released on YouTube, or was probably on the Patreon, or or Vimeo, whatever. This would have been fine. Like, you know, like, even though it's not the best anime in the world, animated in the world, it's not the best, but you can definitely tell, like, if it was a fan animation, you can kind of tell that, you know, they were kind of trying, but it's not the best looking, but hey, it's fine, because if this was fan-made, this would have definitely gotten a pass, okay? That's all I can say. But this was made by an official studio, Idea Factory, which I heard that they're famous. I heard someone said that it was it was made by some Idea Factory, like by some people that did porns or something like that, like hentai. I'm like, wait, what? I looked them up, and that wasn't really the truth from what I looked up. At least I don't know where, but I don't remember where, but still. But really, like, this was the best they could come out with an original video animation, pretty much promoting, that came out in 2005, pretty much promoting the fucking game it's based off of. I know, that just fucking blows my mind in my opinion. But it just, okay, you're probably wondering at this point, what is Mars Destruction? Because I know I'm kind of all over the place. So Mars Destruction literally begins off, okay? This fucking thing starts off with, like, apparently the ship's coming back from Mars on the Earth, but apparently it's supposed to reach down, but it ends up exploding. But here's the thing, it disintegrates while it explodes. Like, the people animating it didn't even know of fucking gravity. Then it jumps ahead, like, some years later, and apparently there's new aliens called the Asians show up. Then, you got the anime girls. They're in special forces. They're supposed to take these guys down. Special guns and shit. And this leads to one of the most funny as shit anime deaths of all time.
That's not funny, you sick fuck.
This motherfucker opens his mouth like a xenomorph from Alien, right? And fires his laser like he's serial ubiquitous from fucking Akame ga Kill. Even though Akame ga Kill came out later. Blows off this fucking bitch's head off. And it just splurts out blood it's like she just got done from doing a upside down, like she was holding, and she was doing a handstand for so long the blood was rushing to her head, and that's why. And by the time it got there, it was like like what the fuck? Yeah, like. It's not that good. It's not. I mean, it's not the best at all, but it's definitely not that great. But when it comes to the art style, like, here's the thing when it comes to anime, I never really take animation and put it with the art style, because those two are completely fucking different. Art style, it's fine. Definitely kind of looks what the game's supposed to, the box art and everything. Okay, fine. The art style's fine, but the animation, it's not the best. Good God. There's even points where I'm pretty damn sure I saw the same animations just with different backgrounds. Like, the animation is not that good, like, at all. Like, I swear to God, if this was just a fan animation, this would have been fine. But it's not. It was legit made by a legit studio that decided, like, let's promote the game, and let's also put this shit on fucking DVD. Like, someone needed to get a fucking disc to watch this. Later, Takaru Badass shows up with his big suit on, and he fights the agent. He gets heavily injured, and this is funny as fuck. Remember that bitch that I was talking about that ended up getting fucking decapitated and shit? They took her to the hospital, right? I mean, sure, it makes sense. Autopsy or something, because these agents probably shown up like a few weeks ago or something. Who the fuck knows? Because I don't know about the story from the game. But this fucking blows my mind. It's like Lodge just throw it out my fucking window and just. They brought her there to make sure that she's alright. Of course she's alright. She's like the fucking headless horseman. She'll be fine. Like, are you fucking stupid? I mean, unless this story has some sort of powers of like, oh, they're probably not permanently dead. Because I know, like, when you're actually decapitated, you are technically still alive for a few seconds. You're just kind of processing, like, what the hell just happened, until your brain kind of slowly shuts down. I know how the decapitation is once your head gets cut off. I know how that shit works. Even until Dawn shows that to a degree. But my God, like, really, you thought, whatever, afterwards Takaru, we go into a flashback with Takaru on his dad, just throwing his ass into this thing, and because he's like apparently the only one that can do it, apparently, because he's one of the people, or some bullshit. Something like that. I don't really, cause here's the thing about Mars Destruction, and I legit looked this up, and legit, this is literally called, this thing called Crap Anime. Crap Anime Wiki, and one of the things that it says, shout out to that site by the way, is that it makes no sense. And I can totally see, like, how are you supposed to cram in so much that's like in the game trying to give you some information about what's going on, whatever. Like, it's like watch this if this is like the first episode of a Mars Destruction anime series. If this is the first episode, that would be a horrible first episode. Because, like, dude, like, what, dude? Plus, what's really something is that Lily afterwards they go into this meeting, like, I'm supposed to do a transport, and there's this big bad motherfucker coming in with the other ancients, and then, like, they take his ass down, and boom, 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 and then he suddenly rises back up. And this is the ending I was talking about, because this is an interesting concept for a plot. And the twist is that this guy shows up that we're the Earthlings, you are the aliens, and so getting killed, and Takaru's just trying to process, like, wait, what? Then it just ends. It literally just abrupt ending. Like, that's literally the whole thing of Mars Destruction, literally in 19 minutes of that stuff. Like, it's like, it's not about the animation is pretty bad, like lower than mediocre. Like, it's pretty bad. From what I heard of the voice acting, from what I heard, there's so much that's in it. Like, what the fuck really happened? Like, they literally had to show you like a wall of text. Well, I wouldn't say like a wall of text like some out of Mortal Kombat from back in the day, but I'm talking about like a wall of text, like, boom, this some years later, then bam, boom, bam, boom. Like, you know, like, they're trying to fill you in, but at the same time, like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Now, I'm hoping for the actual game to be translated so we can fully understand, like, what this story is. Because I actually really want to see how the game is. From what I looked up, the images, it looked like a visual novel type thing, like, coming from the cutscenes. You actually get, like, the clip. There's actually a picture where, like, it has Takaru, and you actually see the guy, like this general or something, that does show up at the end, the OVA, and like, it's literally the same guy, and probably a visual novel, or there's also some game mechanics or something in there as well. I'm guessing there's going to be some choices where he probably ends up living or dying, whatever, and ends up dying, because that's probably the canon shit. I don't know. Again, I don't know, because I barely know shit about this game. I mean, unless I learn Japanese and literally get it to copy myself and fucking play it, or I just wait for it to be translated someday, which is going to be fucking impossible. But hey, if any of y'all are watching that play the game, or a recent fan of the game in Japan, playing on y'all's PS2, what is the story? I really want to see. I really want to know what this story is. Nothing in this makes sense. I mean, sure, they did explain some things here and there, like a little bit, but again, you don't know the full picture. And I guess I guess this wasn't an anime OVA or something that's supposed to promote the game. Supposed to be, because again, this was made back in 2005, and it ended up resurfacing back in 2013. DX Fan 619 covered that year. Black Critter Guy covered that year, and took fucking Glass Reflection to talk about that for like 4 years. I really want to know the full story behind this. It makes me really interested to see what the game is about. That's why I'm really, you know what? This is going to be one of my motivations to fucking learn Japanese, just so I can find out what this story is. Because again, that concept at the end, that's really good. So yeah, Mars Destruction, I don't know what to say about it. Like, it is pretty bad, but but going back and rewatching it, it's not as bad as I remember it from then. It's the opposite of what I saw of Aiken. I didn't think Aiken was bad when I first watched it, but now rewatching it today, I'm like, this is definitely better than Aiken. Why? Because again, it's not there's no 2 OVAs, it's not a 13 episode series, it's not even a 20 episode series at all. It's only just 19 minutes, 1 OVA episode, that's it. Aiken is like 2 episodes, 2 OVA episodes, and they're both really bad. Just like Aiken, I can kind of see Mars Destruction being seen as like, it's so bad, it's kind of good, like comedically bad. If you look at the animation, or if you see it as an Evangelion ripoff and just want to make fun of it like that, then go right ahead. I could definitely be seeing it as some of a positive for some people. Like again, the whole fucking plot twist, like that's a really good fucking concept. That's what elevated me. And again, this was decently short. Like again, 19 minutes, so I gotta give it that. At least it's not a waste of time. Pretty much. Points are literally the same exact ones as this guy over here.
Oh. What the fuck was that?
And his reaction to Mars Destruction is literally the exact same fucking one by the time I fucking finished it. I just don't know what to say about Mars Destruction. I definitely will say that it is more than likely, if I had to give it a rating right now, just like I did with Penny Stalking, which I gave that an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give Mars Destruction a 2 out of 10. I would say a 3 if you just want to make fun of it, because that is definitely a point for some people. You can just make fun of it. Like, as much as like as a disappointment, or some people like to call it bad, Mass Effect Andromeda, I just call it, I find it more disappointing because I know there's some good things in it. It is an easy game to make fun of, and it's funny as shit. I can kind of see it, but I'm not really laughing at the badness here. I'm just like, really, dude? I mean, I can at least laugh at Aiken just a bit because how over dramatic some of the shit's in when it comes to the random fucking music and a little like far between crap. But again, Aiken is still worse because y'all already know why. If y'all seen it, by the way, Mars Destruction, just again, it's decently short for what it is, and that's commendable in my opinion. It's only just one episode, 19 minutes, done. You're not really missing anything. So you ain't really wasting any of your time. So yeah, I would give it a 2 out of 10, again, because that ending, like again, that ending plus the decency of 19 minutes. That's pretty much the only positives I can see it. Or, again, you can make fun of it, which I can definitely see that as a positive for some people. So other than that, I would say Mars Destruction gets a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. It's pretty bad. Really, really bad when you really get down to it. It's pretty garbage. Like, you don't know anything, what's going on. Nothing makes sense. The animation pretty bad. The voice acting is... So yeah, that's just really... nothing really going for that. Again, or again, like I said, if you just want to make fun of it because of how people see it as an Evangelion ripoff, then I would give that a 3 out of 10. Because if you want to make fun of it, I don't like it that much at all. I take it pretty seriously because of how bad it is. Oh yeah, and the sound effects. And there's illegit music, which I'm pretty sure most of the budget that went for this was licensing 2 songs. Like, there's even the song that people are definitely used to now on YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Like, no fucking bullshit. That was in Mars of Destruction. I swear to God, they even have like a Beethoven song at the end. Like, so I'm sure most of the budget just went with licensing those, because I'm sure that was a lot of money to license that for your OVA. That's literally how cheap it is. That's the thing too. Like if someone asked you what was like a really bad anime you would like me to watch with you, I would say Mars Destruction. One, it would not be a bad recommendation really to hang out to like watch a bad anime because again, it's 19 minutes long and it really it's not bad in comparison to a lot of other shows that are like that are definitely bad out there because there's like 13 episodes of like what? Oh my god! Or worse, even 20 episodes of like end it please. So yeah, I don't think Mars Destruction is worse than a lot of stuff. So I can definitely see it as like a 2 out of 10, maybe 3 out of 10, probably 3. Probably I don't know, 2, 3 out of 10. That's like that's where it's at. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the feel if y'all enjoyed it, subscribe if y'all want to see more. Comment below what y'all think. And if y'all are new to the channel, if y'all want to see more, subscribe for more. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the very next episode, which I'm going to be recording next. Excuse me. And it's one of my personal favorites that I was watching recently, and I was like, why the fuck not? Because it's motherfucking healthy, bitches! Alucard's the man. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in episode 3 of my anime reviews. Survivor out.